Testing, testing, testing. Okay, so I may be streaming right now. I don't know. Public. Oh shit. Okay. I was trying to stream earlier and it kept going to private, so it was like it's not working. And I'm glad the sound is working. Okay. So, yesterday I ran into an issue with Perception Neuron 3 where, for whatever reason, I could not achieve a sitting down on the ground pose. So I couldn't do a performance while sitting on the ground, and it's kind of weird, and I don't know if it's always been like that, and I've never encountered a situation where I needed to do something like that. But yeah, I can't figure out how to make a sitting down motion capture. The legs start acting all wacky and stuff, and anyway, so I figured, you know what, maybe I can do one of these things where rather than trying to do the whole thing, I can just mask out the parts that I want. So I've been playing around with that this morning. I got the phone set up in front of me, but it's like way up there, so I have to keep looking up in order to previewing. Hello. Hello. So there's an issue here though where it wants to use the rotation in a way that I don't know, it comes in all rotated wacky. Looks like I'm closing my eyes. Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2, testing 1 2. A E I O O. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I don't recommend spending any money on this stuff right now gets until it gets more advanced, because it's very difficult. It's really more of an animation tool. I mean, I guess as long as you understand that's what it is, you know, it's like a Wacom tablet, where you know, you use it to animate. It does help to get your drawings better, but you already have to be able to draw, and this thing is like, it's more of a tool, like you're animating with it. You're not motion capturing, so you kind of have to use it as a tool for animation rather than a motion capture tool. And then of course you gotta, it's like a weird thing that you gotta adapt yourself to as far as the acting is concerned. I don't know. There's a lot to be desired. So let's see here, browse. Let's make the browse more strong. Hey, I don't think I can do one at a time. It doesn't do one eyebrow at a time. Eyelid. So that starts getting the expressions adjusted a little bit more, so they don't look so cartoony. Eyeball. I have no way of testing this, because every time I move the eyeball away, naturally I can't see. Cheeks. Man. Let's see. Man. Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? Okay. I'm starting to get to the point where it's starting to match my expressions a little bit better. Hey, 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 yo, hey, yo, hey, yo, hey, Adrian, I'm gonna fight the Russian. The Rock. I can't. It only does both eyebrows at the same time. See, it doesn't do a single eyebrow. That's just weird. I was trying to do it. The people's eyebrow. I can't do it. I mean, I can do it in real life. I'm doing it. It's so weird. Why doesn't it copy that? Alright, let's see. Head rotation. I don't want it to rotate the head because I'm using the mocap suit to do that for me, so I'm going to reduce that as much as I can. So I'm going to reduce that as much as I can. Shit. The fuck. All right. And that's the problem, though. It looks like I'm constantly looking down or up or away from because I'm keep looking at the monitor, so the eyes are all wacky. Let's see here. So we have, is this for the body? So for the body, I'm gonna turn off the legs. I guess I have to. I'm gonna turn off the legs. Let's see what happens if I just leave the torso and I leave the legs like that. It still tries to. Oh, because the torso is attached to the hips. Don't they have an advanced mode where I can separate the hip from the torso? I am the great and powerful Oz. What's up, buddy? Peace. Yeah. Yeah, that's not cool. Oh, maybe I can do it with this. I think that's just the. Never mind. So I'm gonna try to hold on to the mouse. And while I'm holding the mouse, I'm gonna try to press the T-pose button. That kinda helps. Ugh. But this hand is still kind of. So doing that, and that's a weird and awkward way of doing it because I'm trying to do a T-pose on myself, so I have to step away from the computer in order to do that. So I'm literally placing the mouse over this button, and since my mouse is wireless, I'm holding the mouse with my hand and I'm pressing on it, so the finger out of the way is gonna, the finger pressing down on the mouse is gonna get captured as part of my T-pose. But Okay, so that by applying that T-post, I do get a pretty decent amount of correction. See if I can clap. Hey, it's getting close. The problem is that in order to be properly there, I have to turn my body away from the desk, which facing the desk apparently is not the right way to do it. But when I zero everything, that should be the front. Let me see if I can handle that inside of perception neuron. There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. What is this? Resume original posture. Let's see if this does it. It's still kind of sideways because she should be like this. I should be facing that red line, that red angle. How do I get my shit to be at that? Oh. Let me try this. I'm going to hold the mouse wirelessly. I'm going to turn around like this. And I'm going to do the T-pose like that. And let's see what kind of wackiness I end up with. No, that wasn't it. It was an idea though. Not a good idea. So how do we get this freaking character to pose or to be like by default in that angle? Let me see. What if I physically do that? So now when I bring the motion data in here, it still wants to keep going. God damn it. Such a crazy workflow. I think they don't. I don't know. I'm not gonna criticize on this one. Lock foot rotation. What does that mean? Let's get rid of this torso and let's preview just the arms and the head. So at least it keeps me like that, but it doesn't allow me to like do like leaning back and stuff. So with that character, if I bring my foot, put my arm, shit. I got my arm on my knee in real life. This is so crazy. And I can get decent mocap directly into perception neuron, but then bringing it into iClone, I end up with the same stuff. I mean, I guess I can cheat the action. Instead of having my arm up here on the knee, I could be like fiddling with the grass or whatever. And I could take this arm and find a way to hide it. It won't let me hide it. It's at a weird angle. Fuck. But I could be twiddling the grass by doing this, and I could be talking, and I could be doing that, and I could be doing that, and I could be doing that. But I can't do this. I can't touch my head. You gotta find your workarounds if you wanted to come out like with a good base, because ultimately you can. Yeah, it's raining pretty hard outside. It's thundering. But the fingers is coming out like probably the best finger motion capture that I've seen in a very long time. The fingers, at least on the right hand, I am getting some really good results. The face is not that bad. I need to find that adapter that I bought for the facial motion capture. My $18 facial motion capture rig. It's somewhere out there. I forgot where I left it. Yeah, I like the rain too. So let's see what finger does. I mean, I don't notice any difference. The hands are a little bit more accurate right now. I don't know why. But look, if you look on the left, the character and perception neuron, I got both hands in real life touching each other like I'm praying. And I'm going to raise them up. As I raise them up, I mean, the motion in iClone is nowhere near what the motion in perception neuron is doing. I mean, if I could get the motion on the left side to work inside of iClone, I could probably work with that a little bit easier. Hey, Rocky. Hi, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Come here, boy. Come here. What you doing? Huh? What you doing, Papa? All right, all right. Get down, get down, get down. Down. Let's see here. Yo. No, I gotta get these damn things, man. There's gotta be like an easy, direct way to just calibrate the shit out of this and get it done, you know? So in perception neuron, so this thing here, 84%, whatever. This is the left hand seems to be coming in weak. Okay, so I guess that would explain why it doesn't work very well in iClone. It's not sending the data very well. But it seems to be random. So, let's see here. So in perception neuron, the data looks, well, right now it looks decent, but as soon as I raise my left arm, it goes the opposite way. Does it have anything to do with the way I placed my neurons? Maybe they need to be flipped upside down. Should it make a difference? extending out over the head clap. What the hell is wrong with this thing? All right, well, let's disconnect it and reconnect. Okay. So then we do this number here. This particular test never actually works 100%. So either it's because the neurons are always damaged, or I'm always in a situation where the shit doesn't work. But like signal quality, gyro calibration, alignment check, none of it worked. So how do we get this worked out? We contact these guys and go through some back and forth, and nothing really ever changes. I mean, I've already contacted them about it, and all three of my suits do the same thing. Now granted, this particular test is supposed to be done completely still in the box. Let me get closer to the antenna. Results are kind of random. No. Let's try that again. Can you imagine the kind of crap that I have to go through when I do have a mocap session that I have to do, and I have 3 people to capture at the same time. This is the kind of shit that I have to go for just one person. And I would say a good 60% of the time, everything just works out of the box perfectly fine. But there's always that 40% where I gotta go through this shit. It's pretty bad. I don't know if it's gonna work. This says severe. This is my hips, the thumbs, right hand. I mean, ultimately that shouldn't matter. Not for this type of capture, because all the neurons that are involved in the capture that I want to do is just in the hand and the arms. So I may just have to do it in multiple passes. That's not a bad idea. What is hip locked? You can get parts for your suit from perception neuron directly? Oh, awesome. Well, what's the procedure? Well, I mean, I guess, I mean, last time you said you emailed them and stuff, but is there like a live link that you could just go to that they're pointing you towards, or it's kind of like a private, you gotta ask for it and then they'll make it available type of thing? I'm gonna do another stream a little later after I eat today, and I'm gonna bring back. I'm gonna put on one of my older ones. Okay, yeah, yeah. I mean, as long as they still have stock available, I mean that's pretty awesome. Which parts of your suit are damaged? You said it was one of the arms. Arm and legs. Okay. One of the things that I did find out, I don't know if you've experimented or how deep you experimented with the motion capture stuff with the old suit. One of the things that I have discovered is that you can actually connect those cables to other places in the suit, like the hip, the belt. It has little things on the sides and in the back. You can take the arm, the damaged arm, and just connect it directly to the hip. And if it is the arm that's damaged, then it should start working again just fine. So I actually have one of my suits that I thought it was the arm that was damaged. I ended up buying a replacement part, but I was like just tinkering around and I decided to plug the arm into the hip instead of plugging it to the chest. So it turned out it was the chest, the socket on the chest that was damaged. So I bypassed it by putting it on the hip, and it works just fine. It's just kind of weird. I have to remember that every time I use it, I have to remember that that particular suit has to have the arm connected to the hip. But it has limited number of available ports. So if you have a leg, an arm, and the leg, you're gonna have to have those. I guess you still have enough room, but you know, you might want to experiment with that too, because I know that stuff is not that cheap. All right, so you know what? This looks terrible. The left arm is not cooperating with me. So the way that I have the suit connected right now is I'm not using the legs at all. I'm just using the hip and the chest. And in fact, you know what? I'm gonna unplug the chest. I'm gonna turn this shit off. See what happens. All right. So I have turned off. I've turned off the hips. So I just got the chest and the arms. And let me reconnect. Okay, that kind of straightens me out. It's not reading my shoulders for whatever reason though. Huh. Did I turn off the shoulders? Let's try reconnecting again. Could that have been the problem all along? Yeah, they always make it seem too easy. And you know what? They did a live stream where, because I know the kind of stuff, the way that this thing works, right? Because I've been using it for years, the older versions. And in the live stream, I challenged them. It's like, hey, can you sit down on a stool or a chair and lift your legs? And based on my usage of this tool, if you do that, what happens is that as soon as you lift your legs, you sink right through the ground and you just kind of keep going. So there was this little 30 seconds to 1 minute delay thing. He kind of goes off camera, and then he comes back in, and then he's like, somebody asked blah 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 blah. We're gonna try it. So he sits on the chair and he does it, and it fucking worked. And I was like, what? Sold, you know, because that was a big deal, man. And I think it has to do with the hip contact, like a combination of, but the documentation is not very well defined. I'm still struggling with getting, oh, my head is not working either. Let me see what the head, no, it's turned on. Let me turn it off. It's got a steady. Okay, so the head is not tracking. Alright, let's see if we can connect it again. I just turned it off and turned it on. Well, there's no need to calibrate with height when you're only using certain body parts. And the 180 centimeter is pretty close to my height anyway, so shouldn't really be that big of a difference. I mean, it shouldn't have anything to do with like the head not working, you know, just because I unplugged the hip. That's so weird. All right, let me just turn everything off. I'm gonna individually turn on the neurons. So I just turned the head on, left hand. I just turned on the fingers on the left hand, the forearm, upper arm, other upper arm, other forearm, other hand. So I'm getting the fingers on the right hand done. Alright. So for this part I have to take off this vest. And I gotta turn on the shoulders. Okay, so I turned everything on. And I'm only working with the chest, shoulders, arms, and head. Okay, putting it back on. You're about to make a fight scene? Like today? Now you're choreographing it yourself, or are you nice. So what may end up happening is that this shit's not gonna work. It might be something where for whatever reason the hip is required in order for the head to work. That is a weird phenomenon. So that's a weird phenomenon. I turned off the hip and the head and the shoulders stopped working. Could that be a bug? Or is the hip like a requirement for every single time? I'm turning on the hip and I'm putting it back on. If I can find that thing behind me. Okay. So I turned it on. I'm gonna unplug and reconnect. Holy shit. So you know, we have discovered something concrete. Either this is a bug or the upper body working mode still requires the hip to be in place. But for whatever reason, even though these things are not interconnected, they're completely wireless, if you turn off the hip, the shoulders and the head will also not connect. Everything else will connect fine. So I'm gonna have to try to remember that. So now let's see here. Let's do another calibration. I'm just doing this sitting down. So what I'm probably going to end up doing for this sequence is I'm only going to use the one arm and the face. I'm not going to try to do like a performance capture. I'm just going to do a basic motion capture on a body part per body part level, and let's see how that ends up. Yeah, it's so fucking... Yeah, this arm is just not cooperating. Is it damaged? Are they pointing the right... They gotta be pointing the right way because it's working perfectly fine for the right arm. So weird. So... And the signal, according to that chart, the signal is really good. Yeah. What the hell's going on with the arm? I don't know how to resolve this. Do these things need to be facing a certain specific direction? Okay, let's try that. So weird. It seems to be a little bit better when I flip the neurons upside down, but they're facing the other way. They're facing the other way in the rest of the body, so. All right, I'm gonna stop concerning myself with this one. I'm gonna turn it off. I guess I technically don't have to turn it off. Because I can mask out the body part. So let's see here. Yeah, let me keep them on. So I don't want to run into any more unknown bugs. Hey Ran, how's it going? So what I'm gonna do is go to window. Everybody all gobbled up yet? Toolbar. The fuck is this? Okay, motion live. Nice. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is for the hand, for the body, I only want my right arm to come in. So I'm going to turn off everything else. I'm going to leave the head. Yeah, I'm going to keep the head gestures. I think the heads are coming in fine. So I'm just going to use this arm and the head, and that's it. That's the only thing I'm going to mess around with. What happened to the fried Cornish hens? I thought you were going to figure you were going to be like busy all day just frying shit up. Okay. So, I look like I'm looking down because my stupid monitor's right there. So if I could just bring my arm, somehow find a way to position it. Oh, okay, you eat late. Oh, man. Oh, nice. Okay. So you're cooking and you're chilling in here with us. That is so fucked up. Look at the image on the left-hand side, the perception neuron data. I could work with this data, but for whatever fucking reason, iClone is interpreting it like this. Let me try setting the T-pose. This requires acrobatics. You gotta hold the mouse in there. This is like super acrobatic here because you gotta bring the mouse and do a T-pose at the same time without touching the screen or the table. Did it work? It did not work. Fuck. Fuckity fuck. I cannot get this shit to work. Homie, I can't get this shit to work. Yo, I can't get this shit to work. Face is fine. The face works perfectly fine. But if there's ever a suit that allows me to take this finger and poke my nose with it, like I'm literally touching my nose, but it looks like she's grabbing the bottom of her thigh. I'm picking my nose. Picking my ear. No, that's just getting into another can of worms. Because I know the VR motion capture stuff is super accurate. Unfortunately, it only works with shit like VR chat. No way. I have no way of. I have no idea how to bring that VR motion capture data into something like this or FBX or something. But it's super accurate. It tracks your position. You jump, whatever, everything that you're doing. It doesn't do very well with the face, obviously, but you know you can do this with the face, I guess. Alright. Now the face is fun to play with. There's gotta be an easy way to get this shit calibrated and working in a way that you could just put on the damn thing, do some work, and move on. And quite frankly, I never had these kind of issues with the PN32. The old suit always worked. I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna try later on. I'm gonna do another stream later on. I'm gonna go ahead and connect the external router and the battery and all that bullshit. I hate it. That's the part that I hate. You know, you gotta put all that stuff on and gotta connect all these devices and stuff. I guess I could connect it directly with the USB wire. That might be an option since I'm just here in front of the computer anyways. Yeah, that might be an option. Let's see here. Do I switch to iClone or mocap data? Hey! Ha 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 ha! Yo. Hey, Adrian. I want to fight the Russian. Yeah. Let me see if I can do a sad face. Yeah, it requires very, very subtle control. Why does everything bad happen to me? Happy. Yeah, apparently. And it does it really, really well. I wonder if I go back to iClone 7. Maybe it's an iClone 8 thing. I should have not gotten rid of my iClone 7 yet. Angry. Friends! Romans countrymen! Lend me your ears! I have come to bury Caesar, not to praise him! Chinga? Fuck that. Oh, come on, George. Tell me about the rabbits. Tell me about the rabbits, George. I like my beans with ketchup. See, as long as I'm doing shit like this, I'm fine. But if you look what I'm doing on the right-hand side, that's a little bit more accurate as to what I'm doing in real life. But iClone interprets it all funky. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna record and I'm gonna manually transfer and see what happens. I think I can. Because that's the only way to, like, or can I? No. That's the only way to ensure that I'm gonna get the ability to, like, adjust the layer and shit. So what I'm gonna do is one quick calibration. And we'll walk 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do this little hand thing. And the peepos. It's not very good, but this side is fine. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna record like this. Well, that would be fucking awesome. Hell yeah, let's try it. What do I need to do? All right. You know, I do have a live Zoom thing. If anybody ever wants to jump on board and just come through and just talk instead of chat. It's toontitan.com/Zoom. So it's, anybody can just go in there at any time, and I usually get notified, and if I'm doing something, I can always bring you in. Now, what the fuck was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna record something. I was gonna record based on this project. Let's bring in this project here. Oh, but I'm gonna lose the settings that I did. Oh well, screw it. Screw it, we'll do it again. Alright, so I am going to delete that. Everything I did there, I'm going to delete it. Remove object animation. And somewhere in here, there's a thing for the whatchamacallit, transform 0000. Okay, we're good on that. So we're going to. I'm gonna try some. I was gonna do a non-live recording real quick and bring it in, but now that I'm in here. Is the audio still here? No, the audio is no longer there. So we're going to get the audio and just dump it in here. And I don't have my speakers on because I'm charging my phone using that port. Where's the sound? It doesn't look like it brought it in, huh? Project. The fuck? I'm lost. Let's try it again. Maybe it'll work this time. It doesn't look like it actually did it. Man, I'm coughing. Yeah, it's not in here. More bugs. Let's try it again. So we're gonna try to do this from scratch. Character. We'll do this. Oh, that's a demo. Shit. I just needed the character. Wow, I'm really sucking today. Cha-ding. Okay, it looks like One Gun sent me a message. Let me see. Let's see how this goes. What the heck? Looks like a documentation he sent me. Select creators can invite guests to appear in the live streams. If you were redirected to this page after clicking an invite link that was sent to you, there may be technical issue due to the messaging platform that you are navigating from. If you are facing this issue, here are some troubleshootings. Via email or SMS message. So I think One Gun, you're supposed to send it either to my phone number or via email in order for this to work. Let me just try typing it in manually. No, it doesn't work. Send it to toontitan@gmail.com. toontitan@gmail.com. It'll get to me. All right, so back to the shiznits. It's a little extreme. So remove object animation, remove vertex animation. What else can we remove? Reach dummies, if any. Alright, so that's probably been cleaned out. Let's see if it'll do this. I don't see the voice track. Why isn't it there? Huh. Okay. Well, let's open up this thing again and not mess it up this time. So if you remove object animation, you might lose the ability to import new audio clips. That's another bug. Where's the facial stuff? So there should be sound in this section right here. No? Am I tripping? Right there, there should be sound. Yeah, there it is. This is the sound. It's there. Sound. Vocal volume. Music volume. How do I get to the vocal layer, guys? It's phone only. Hey, I sent you a link. Try it. Oh, it's phone only. So that's why. Text box. Text box. There they are. Show all audio tracks. So this is where you can go and tweak the actual phonemes or whatever they're called. So let's see if we can add a layer to this arm and just fix that arm. Or see if we're able to... Oh, fuck. But that would be like a live thing. Hang on, we'll see. Let's see what that looks like. Unreal Live link. Excuse me. Oh, that's not the Unreal Live link I need. Plugins, Motion Live. And we need the perception neuron, and we only need the arm. I'm gonna unplug this phone and plug in the speaker. Because I kind of want to hear. Actually, you know what? Just for... No. I'm only going to do the arm. Body, perception, neuron. Okay. So let's run a test. Oh, it's too far out there. I can't get in here. I can't do it. That was a fail. So now, let's just do what I was going to do originally. And let's see here. Okay, so gotta turn on these things. Now, you know what? I'm gonna record it without fingers. I'm gonna have to sit through this and just repeat everything with every single suit that I have to rule out whether or not it's the suit that's damaged or if it's just a thing. I'm not gonna do it right now through this stream though. This test never works. It doesn't matter what suit I put on. It always gives me the same fail results. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't even know why they bother putting that in there if it's never gonna work. It has to. It's probably got to be like some super, super, like perfect conditions for it to work. Like you have to be completely away from electronic stuff, and no windows, no metal objects. Fuck that up. Hang on. Something. Oh, great. Now my left arm is working fine. And my right arm is not working. What the hell? My right arm is the one that's screwing up now, doing the same thing that the left arm was doing earlier. But now my left arm is working perfectly fine. I wonder how I can control the working mode. Skeleton, import new, Access Studio, thumb open. Could it be something to do with the customized skeleton thing? So close. Almost. Jesus, come on. Can you imagine if you were doing this professionally and you show up to a client project, you're recording a music video or doing whatever, and you spent the last 3 hours just fucking around with the calibration? That is some crazy shit. There has to be a way to ensure consistent results every time. There has to be a protocol that you can do to ensure consistent results, because for as much as these things cost, you really can't afford to be doing this bullshit on the field. That works fine. When I raise my arms up, that's when it screws up. As long as I keep them down here, it's fine. And it's like you have to know exactly the movement that you want to perform, so that when you do go in post to fix it, I mean, you can, but the problem is that when you're doing this stuff live or whatever, you're improvising. So how the hell are you supposed to remember what the exact movements were? You know, how your arm was turned or whatever. That's Yeah. I used the other one, the PN32 on professional projects, and it always worked. I never had any issues. Yes, it's a pain in the ass to put it on, the wires and the wireless router and everything, but it works. Is it because I'm facing the wrong way? Which way is east? Alexa, which way is east?
Sorry, I couldn't find what you're looking for.
Alexa doesn't know which way is east. Yeah, let me see if I can use this compass thing. We're gonna try something based on how I used to work with the other suit. I know that if I do all my motions while I'm facing east, then my shit will always come out like the way I expect it, because east apparently maps to the front of the screen. Okay, that's west, northwest, north, northeast, east. So east is that way. And yeah, sure enough, if you look at that line, that red line, that's east right there. So there's some correlation with the magnetics. Let me calibrate against that. No, that was a failed experiment. Because now the character's facing the blue section. How is it even able to tell the actual rotation without the ground? That's some wacky shit, because the way these works is that they work based on you stepping on something in order for them to tell which way you're turning. Yeah, there's got to be a more consistent way of ensuring. Hey, what's up, Quasi? Yeah, acrobatics. That's not gonna work. It worked fine the other day when I was doing live mocap for people. That would be an understatement, my friend. That's the understatement of the century. So I need to get my arm to do this. But in order to do that, I gotta get... Fuck. mean, it works if you're just gonna stand around there with your arms like this and talk to people. Hi, la da 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 da. But the moment you want to say hello up here in the sky, the shit breaks. Or if you want to do it with the other hand, look, it's working fine. Hi, how are you? That is working exactly the way it's supposed to. Why? Anybody want to buy a perception neuron? I got 3 to sell. Yeah, I'm gonna have to test. I'm gonna have to test with my old suit, the old like PN32 one, because I never had any issues with those, and I know that I put it on. I know what I'm supposed to do. I do my calibration, and it works. And I'm just not having fun, and I have no idea why it's not working today. Maybe I'm too close to the computer. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt. Hi. Hello. Up high. Down low. Up. Down. Motherfucker. I was too close to the computer. That's it right there. I was too fucking close to the computer. Can you believe that shit? Oh, fuck me. So I was just too damn close to the computer, or my computer just, well, I'm close to it now. I'm back in front of it. Is it just during the calibration? Are you just supposed to be away from everything while you're calibrating? Because right now I'm right in front of the same fucking machine, and it's working just fine. Motherfucker. I have no idea what's going on, man. You believe this shit? Spent an hour doing this, and now it's working. Can I still put my arm up here? Yeah, I know that's the theory, but I am standing exactly in the same place I was when I was doing everything. And now, I mean, is the trick to do the calibration way in the fuck over there, and after you've done the calibration, walk back to where all the electronics are, and then you're good. I wonder what happens if I push this button. Wait. Should I push the button? You know how funny that looks with your voice and then that skeleton? Oh, shut up. I think we need to write this down, because it doesn't make sense to me, but it's making me want to do explainy hands now that I'm all conscious that the fucking robot is talking. Can I do this kind of... Okay. So, for future reference, during the calibration, step the fuck away from the computer. No, I'm not even going to jump to that conclusion yet because I've only done it one time. I have to be able to replicate this at least 3, 4, 5 times and have consistent results before I say that's what needs to be done. I give up. Fuck this shit. Wow. Yeah, if you look at the user interface, I'm not using my legs. I disconnected the fingers, and I never put on the legs. I was just working with the upper body. So yeah, that's. I wish there was a way that I could just lock it down so it could just kind of be standing there. Let me see. Access legacy. I wonder if this customized skeletal character. I think this is just a visual thing. I don't. Well, it doesn't change. All right. Let me try something. I'm going to turn on the fingers. Turn on the fingers. See, and I'm going to disconnect it and see. I'm going to see if I can replicate the results with the fingers now. And the hands are really kind of, this is close enough. This is workable right here. I mean, this is this right here. This is a minor tweak inside of whatever software, you know. That's a minor tweak. That's inconsequential, I think. So let's see. Disconnect. Bum 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 bum. We're not gonna do a dance video. I dump hand animations anyways and manually do my own. Yeah, I agree with you. One technique that I've been working on is if you record everything, like you can get your audio file for like really important scenes, even with the finger stuff. What the hell is this? Let me answer this call, guys. Hey, honey.
My bad. Look, I'm gonna show you this. Look.
What is it?
I just found a toy like that.
What do you mean?
Okay, so I haven't been using this car, right?
Yeah.
I've been letting Ibis use the car. And it wasn't like there wasn't even a plastic on there, like nothing, right?
Uh-huh.
Like, it was all good how you left it. And then I come find it like this, and like the door's all like, you know?
Do you think somebody broke in?
No. I think Ibis might messed with it.
Oh, somebody must have been trying to fix it.
Yeah, but look, it's like, look.
Yeah, I don't care. There's nothing private going on. What's that, honey?
You saw it?
Do it again. Yeah, somebody's been opening that door. Maybe somebody was working on it.
Ibis, no, everybody knows that door doesn't open and that door shouldn't be getting open. And the only person that I've seen like open it like this is Ibis.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just telling you that.
All right. Well, did you talk to your friend about the repair?
No, I forgot. I'm gonna talk to you when I get over there. Cause I gotta go somewhere right now.
All right, honey. How's the baby?
She's doing good.
Good, good.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get there, cause this window is open. Like it literally just fell. So.
Oh, wow.
figure out- But she's talking.
I can hear her. Yeah.
Look, your grandpa's on the phone.
Nice. Hey, honey. Hey, beautiful. Yeah, she got too many things on. Yeah, there you go. Hi, honey. Oh, she looks adorable.
Alright, I gotta go.
All right, honey. Talk to you later. Yeah, that was my daughter. Don't worry, ain't nothing that. Whatever. So we are back. Let's see here. I have no idea what I was talking about before the call came in. So yeah, we got fingers. Oh yeah, there's this technique that I use where I'll record the entire audio file that I'm going to be performing, and I run it through this program called I think it's called Amazing Slowdowner. It's made for like guitarists. It slows down the music without altering the pitch, and it allows them to play whatever song they want to put, an MP3 file or whatever. It allows them to play the song at a slower pace. Let me see if I can do this. Actually, hang on. Now that I got that going on. Oh, I don't have the facial thing. Never mind. I was going to get all... But anyways, it allows you to play the music at whatever speed you want. So I usually put it at 50%. And I listen to it on the speakers while I'm performing. So it's like, hi, my name is Ibis. You know, I can perform against the sound and make my emotions more exaggerated like a cartoon. So the end result of that is when you take a half speed recording that's been recorded like that and exaggerated, you can consciously do things like overlapping motion, like the way that you would do on cartoons, and follow through, and even squash and stretch type of shit, like, hi, my name is Ibis. And whenever you take that file and you compress it back down, so you shorten it down, and you're essentially playing it at, I guess, 100% now, because you were recording it at 50%. Now you compress it back down to 100%. The result is that the motion comes out to be like, hi, my name is Ibis. It's more like sped up, but those over exaggerated motions, they kind of look more cartoony and stuff. And it's a really cool effect, and I wish I could demonstrate more of that. Once I figure out how to get consistent results with this shit, I think this is a step in the right direction. So now we know that at the very least, for the calibrations phase, it doesn't matter after the calibration. I am touching the shit out of my computer. I'm rubbing my hands all over it. This is a big old woofer here that I'm touching with my right hand. I don't think it matters. I think it's only in the calibration phase. So, yeah, okay. So, shall we try to get some mocap done? I think we shall. Let's shall. So let's get this thing. It still doesn't explain why it didn't work very well yesterday, because I wasn't close to my computer. Well, I wish those other people would make videos and post them online, because that would have saved me a million years. Oh my goodness. That's cool. Okay, so that tells me the suit is fine. I don't have to go through all this bullshit. I was going to start going and testing the other suits and trying to rule out whether this one was failing or not, but, well, the thumb is all messed up on this one. But that's not the hand that I touched the woofer with. It was this one. Well, That's what happens. 172.20.2020. That's not my network. Let's see if we can connect to the proper network. Right. Well, when they were videos I watched, one was I wanna find out where everybody else is like producing any kind of content related to perception neuron is, because I haven't run into a lot of content about with this type of stuff, and you know, for me it's like, okay, this is kind of a pain in the ass to work with, and so I only do it when I need to. But yeah, you know what? It might be worth it to like make some more myself. What happened here? Capture. Did it disconnect? The display connection might be limited. So now we're having all sorts of other issues. Are you sure you want to close? Yes. Let's try launching it again. Bow, 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 bow. So I got that. I'm not gonna bother with the feet yet because this sequence that I want to record doesn't really need them. Ooh, I could use this light stand here to stand in for my leg, or I could just put it like that. That'll work. Kind of hurts a little bit. Darlene Lyle that used it, but you're right, aren't many, if any, most of the time. Yeah. I wonder why that is. Is it because it's really like difficult for everybody, or because everybody's just busy? I know that with a lot of animation stuff, there's a lot of talented animators out there that they work with iClone and Cartoon Animator and stuff like that, but they never put out any kind of videos and things, you know. And the reason they don't is because they have jobs. They're working at studios and stuff, and you know, most of their day is consumed at the job, and they never actually have time. When they go home, they don't, you know, they play video games or whatever, but they just don't put out anything. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, it's just a general good practice too, because I mean, I don't put out content here for the purpose of putting out content. I mean, I think 90%, if not a little bit more than 90% of what I put out is really just self-documentation, because you know, once I figure shit out later on, I don't want to forget it, or I want to be able to look back on it, or somebody else has a question, it's like, oh yeah, I have a video where I ran into that. If you notice any of my videos, I don't edit shit. I just upload. But it stays out there, you know, it stays out there, it's documented. And this thing is not connected. So let's see what is going on with. So I'm on the purple channel. It's probably the USB connection. There it is. I must have hit that cable. I have the receiver connected to this, I think it's 15-foot USB cable, just to give it more range. Or in theory, I don't even know if that would work. Holy shit, it works. Okay, so might have missed that one. Yeah, that's not good. Let's try it again. What? So wait, are you in the middle of dinner and just keep coming back in here? And how do I get in on some of them leftovers? Nope. The results are not consistent. Let's try it again. So I got the fingers and I did it away from everything. Let's do it one more time. Well, let's try this piece of crap again. Yeah, that never works. Yeah, that never works. I need to come up with some kind of app that will allow me to control this remotely without getting too close to the computer. I think that's going to be the next step. Man, I had a really, really good connection not too long ago before I hit that cable. I'm going to take the mouse with me. No. No, that's not it. I was completely away from every electronic I have in the house. And what's different is that I turned on my fingers. So the fingers are using more juice, I guess. I don't know. Or more bandwidth. Something. But what's also different is that I accidentally kicked that USB cable. And I had to restart that. So maybe the antenna can point it towards me. Let's see. Up, down, up, down. doing it. The right arm is working. The left arm is crapping out. God damn it. I thought we were going to get somewhere with this today. No idea. We're back to square one. This is what it was doing earlier when we first started out with this arm. This working just fine. Head working just fine. Is it a bandwidth issue? I've got the live face thing working. Let's try something else. Yeah, I think I am. I'm going to have to come up with some kind of app or operation or something where I can control it far away from the equipment. And I did something like that with like a basic one-click shutter for the original Perception Neuron suit, but this thing uses different keyboard shortcuts and stuff, and I don't know if I can pull it off with just a single click. I'd have to have a different set of buttons or something. I'm gonna have to mess with that because if it is the magnetics and stuff during calibration, yeah, it's something that I have to be like definitely required to do this every time. Look how that guy has that mole on his, right on his eyelid. Wow. Never noticed it. Okay, I don't need that table turn. Why is the world spinning? Why is the world spinning? Fuck. This is an old demo file. Let's see if we can bring one from here. Character. What's this? Human anatomy. Ooh. Oh, but that's just gonna bring him in. He's still gonna be spinning. I need to do this from scratch. Or maybe not. Let's see. Hopefully he's not spinning. What the fuck? Remove object animation. What the hell? Why do these characters look so damn good and mine look like shit? Jesus, if I could get mine to look like this. Testing 1 2 3 testing 1 2 1 2 testing 1 2. testing. 1, 2, 3 testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. This guy looks really fucking creepy, but really fucking good at the same time. Looks like that singer guy. What's his name? Losing my religion. It's just a step to the right. Or to the left. I don't remember. And that lighting spinning around is really making me dizzy. Let's see if we can come up with a character. Hello, hey, 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 girlfriend. Toodles, toodles. And see, here's the thing. Right now, I'm not even looking at the camera, but the eyes are looking straight ahead, even though I'm looking at the monitor on the other side of the screen. So, I mean, it looks right, but I know that my position where I'm standing from is not right. It's wrong. What do I need to do to get this kind of results with the hands? Let's try bringing the hands in. The arms. It's doing the opposite. It's doing the opposite of what I'm trying to do. But the right arm seems to work fine. Somewhere in there. Oh. So let's see if we can deactivate this. It's not doing it. Oh, great. Now it's all that arm. The fuck? I just told her not to bring in that. Oh, it's the shoulder. Well, shit. No, there's no way I can not bring the shoulder in. So there's a shoulder issue. Could that all be because of the shoulder? Oh, now I don't have the arm anymore because I turned it off. Let's try this again. Oh yeah. No, I mean, I have no idea what's going on. If you look at the character on the left, inside of perception neuron, the arm is mostly okay. But it's not coming into iClone quite right. Let's see if we can force this T-pose again. I'm gonna get away from the electronics. Seems to want to help. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is frustrating. I thought I was gonna get at least something done. Textures missing. Character creator 3 template. Failed to load. Auto search. I don't have the patience for this. Wow. I need to reverse engineer whatever the hell's going on in these files, because these characters look freaking awesome. Then again, it does me no good if they look great if I can't animate worth a damn. Let's see here. No, I gotta figure out how to come up with a nice, consistent way to say, this is what I need to do, this is my routine that I need to do in order to get the results. It's gotta be. So, what are y'all doing here? Got any cookies? Oh, come on, honey. Don't do me like that, honey. I used to know an old lady who used to say that. I was a nurse a long time ago, working at a nursing home. Oh, come on, honey. Don't do me that way. Got any whiskey? Whiskey and root beer? I like whiskey and root beer. Is my hands working? No. Yeah, it's so fucking sad because you want to believe that when you try something out, everything's gonna work out exactly the way that you did it when you first did it, and you've done other projects with it, and then they upgrade stuff and they change things around and they introduce new bugs and they leave out shit from the older products that they're not even distributing anymore. So you make all your plans around that, and then when you get to the point where you're gonna actually start using it again, that shit doesn't work the way that you expected it to. I mean, that's what's happened to me with Cartoon Animator. My movie was gonna be made with Cartoon Animator. It was gonna be a 2D thing, and it's fucking useless. I wasted fucking years of my life with that shit. Wow, this lady looks so creepy. Eee. Reminds me of that red witch lady from Game of Thrones when you get to see her true face. Okay, so let's see. I'm not doing that. That's doing it all on its own. I was trying to get the arms in here. She shoots. She scores. If you only knew how much I had to bend my arms in order to just get that to look like that. I'm actually looking down. Where's her head up? Alright, that's enough playing around. Okay, so I am going to clean up my room, move all this electronic shit out of the way. I'll try again later, and I'm going to try again with my other suit and see if I can get better results with that. This one, I mean, I've had really good results outside and on the wrestling ring and stuff like that, but I'm kind of getting ready to give up on trying to work with it close range to the computer. So the next experiment is going to be with the other suit. Hopefully my expectations are still there because I have worked with it before in front of the computer and everything. So we'll see. I'm going to sign off now. Go eat something. You guys have a good time. Talk to y'all later. Bye.